Hello everybody, I'd like to welcome you guys back to Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, brought to you on Trilogy via PrimeHack, though I'm using legit controls this time, and oh boy, if light gunning is not going to be any more fun than it is going to be today, then I don't know what will be.
Yeah. Also, hey. So we're doing probably the worst area in the game by far.
I personally hate Pirate Homeworld more, but, well, that's just me. I kind of prefer SkyTown's chill atmosphere, though.
I will give it that it has a nice atmosphere, and the art direction in Elysium is amazing. I just don't like traversing through it. Like, those zip lines are the worst. Especially since you have to go one spot, then you gotta backtrack, then you gotta go back, and then you go back and forth, and then it's just a mess.
Samus,
So Spider-Man is here.
Is to get SkyTown's Aurora unit back online. It will help you find a way to reach the seed. We will upload its coordinates to you now. Proceed with caution. Gore's whereabouts and his position are still unknown.
So we gotta know the coordinates.
And to get lore, we don't scan walls, but lore bots.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a Chozo gas giant.
Yeah. It's, it was Chozo with, a race of, like, robotic people. Which doesn't make much sense, but, yeah, I'm just going by what was told in the lore.
A beautiful place to look at, a terrible place to traverse.
Exactly. One thing I have to give Retro Studios, they have amazing art direction, and it seems like with Prime 4, they definitely haven't lost their touch. Speaking of which, I know I told you already, Yoshi, but for those watching, I finally got a Switch too. It's amazing how I found it too. I got it at Best Buy of all places, and it's one of the smaller ones, which was surprising because I thought that would have been one of the first places that would have been out of stock, but I went and I saw F1 with a friend of mine, and then we decided to window shop for a bit, and then I noticed that in front of the Best Buy in the shopping center, it said Switch 2's in stock, and I'm like, oh, I'm sure that sign's outdated, it usually is. But just for kicks, I'm gonna ask them and see if they actually have it, and sure enough, they did. Also, what the heck happened there? Your screen just kind of went orange there.
Yeah, so sometimes with the screen doing that, if I'm using the scanner, it's a thing that happens with the emu.
That makes sense, yeah.
Oh, also, you may want to refresh. I'm way past the zip line.
Hmm. I probably should. It still says that it's live, so yeah. Yeah, you're about to... Well, you probably just climbed on the ledge, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm right where you are. Yeah.
Cool.
More or less.
Oh no, Gore's face. He's all over the screen. It's Gore all over the screen! Stop broadcasting Gore!
There needs to be some censorship here. It's like, you know, not everyone wants to see that. Some people may think it to be just a little too intense. As well as that bright orange.
Yeah, yeah, some rendering is a problem. It's an emulator issue. On legit console, it doesn't happen, but...
Oh, no. Yeah, it's just kind of funny. Oh, hey, it's a Steam Lord. These things. They're not that bad. Like, they're no Dark Pirate Troopers. No Dark Pirate Commandos, excuse me. Without the Dark Visor. I'm on the tail end of Sanctuary Fortress on my Prime 2 playthrough right now, and, yeah... I knew I hated Torvus Bog, but I didn't exactly remember exactly how much until recently, and I was like, oh no, who designed these enemies? And then the Alpha Blog, I actually ended up dying to it because I could not hit it with super missiles.
Yeah, because it's like the first half it's not too bad, but it's like the second half where it's like going, psych, nope, I didn't open my mouth. I'm going, yeah.
At least the Grapple Guardian went down easy, but, yeah. That Alpha Blog is awful. Unfortunately, I missed the Caretaker drone scan.
Oh, right.
And I didn't realize until I had already opened the shaft, and I was like, oh no! Well, I can't scan it now. Can't even scan it during battle.
No, the angle's too bad for you on either version. When you're inside the tube.
Exactly. And even when you engage it in battle, like, you can't just wait for it to elevate and then go back out of Morph Ball. You're stuck in Morph Ball forever. Until the fight's over, at least.
Oh yeah, these laser traps. AK, the one thing the sensor damage indicator would have been good for. Oh yeah, that one missile tank with the spider track. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, come back here far, far later. I'm like... Yeah, Prime has one of those obnoxious habits of having items where you're going, oh yeah, come back for this way, way later. And I'm like, this place is so out of the way.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's like, again, broken record regarding Torvus Bog, but I would have to say the worst offender would have to be, you know, you're in Sanctuary Fortress, then you have to go back to the depths of Torvus Bog just to get the power bombs. It's like...
And I have to wonder with the hint system, I'm going, how do you manage to have a beacon transmitter that can go through space and time? And I'm going...
Yeah, that always confused me. I was like, how are you able to... Oh, wait a minute. I think that's actually explained. Do you remember those sentries
Yeah,
that are in light and dark ether?
yeah.
That's probably how. Because regardless of the dimensional rifts, it transmits information to UMOS. So yeah, there we go. We answered that question. At least in Torvus, I don't. Well, they might have it everywhere. So. It's feasible, I guess, given the rules. It's a shame you don't have boost ball yet. Or do you have? I think you get boost ball later on, but I love bowling for bots. That's probably my favorite achievement.
Oh, this pumpkin shut down my hyper mode.
Yep.
Show yourself. At least I get a free E-tank out of that.
Yeah.
What a punk.
Yeah, that mini boss is a little annoying, but still nowhere near as bad as those Dark Pirate Commandos.
Yeah, maybe next time if I try to do a lore scan or a lore read, I'll probably wait like 5 or 10 seconds after using the scanner. Just so I don't frickin' hurt everyone's eyes. Or I should do what I did last time, like on Brio, just wait until we have an extended break in the action. And then I can go sit down and read the lore. Ah, the worst zipline in the game. Featuring buzzsaws, or those little hand fans. And I have to deal with 3 packs of them sometime soon, which is gonna blow chunks.
Yep.
Well, I don't have a ball with kinetic features just yet, so...
A little bit to go before you do, though.
I'm not gonna lie, I get lost after this part.
Yeah, completely understandable. There's a massive, like, I wouldn't say a fork in the road, but it's more of like a hub area. You're going the right way. Yeah.
All right.
It's a good thing we have this thing, a handy dandy thing called a map, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm heading southeast, correct? Or left after the Aurora Chamber.
Oh. You're going the wrong way.
Yeah, I figured. If this place leads to the landing pad on the alternate side, then yeah, I know it's wrong.
Well, either way, I mean, you could still prep it.
Yeah.
So you might as well get that part done and over with. I don't think this leads to the landing pad, though.
No, not the elevator upwards. This leads to, like, someplace else of significance, but not right now. I may be thinking...
yeah, you... Oh, it's the other landing pad. The one we didn't account for.
Yeah.
The escape pod landing pad.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were you gonna say?
I might be thinking at some point, I might have to change the controller sensitivity since I'm a little bit too close to the screen. And sometimes I kind of need to be looking upwards more. It's on standard right now.
Sometimes you need to back up and do it, but unfortunately, if you're wearing a headset, then that's not feasible.
Yeah, otherwise I need like a headset with an extension cord.
Yeah, that would be helpful. I should do that whenever I decide to emulate Wii. That'll be extremely helpful, especially considering the fact that, you know, I have very limited space.
I thought there was a missile pack or something else around here when I go through the tubes, but... Oh, I have to go,
Yeah, you're not ready for that yet, but there is.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's past that orange door.
No, it's past the molten fragment.
Oh.
On the wall over there.
Okay, I don't have a purple item yet. What colors am I missing?
Well, you definitely have plenty of blue.
And white.
You're definitely missing some orange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and white. You have all the dread colors. It's always fun scanning enemies. Or at least trying to. I will say one thing about Elysia, it has some of the coolest moments. Specifically this part.
And the Steam Lord is trying to say, "Yeah, my people!"
Exactly. Then Samus just strolls on ahead. It's like, yeah, I did that.
Would have thought there was a missile inside a pillar, but I'm forgetting which room it was in.
There is. It's not here though. Wait, no, I think it might be the one toward the middle. Either that or I'm thinking of another pillar, because I know that there definitely is one in the pillar.
And it's somewhere in SkyTown, that's for sure.
Yes, yeah, definitely. This part. This part's really annoying to get through.
Or when you come back here for some of the bonus credits.
Yeah. It's not hard. It's not annoying. Well, it's a little annoying, but if anything, it's just tedious. Not yet. There you go.
One shutter.
Yep. This is the annoying part.
Two shutters.
Three shutters.
Oh god.
And then you have
shriek
shriek bats you have to deal with too. That's the other annoying part about this section. Because it's just like, okay, we get it. We're looking at the hatches falling. You don't need to show us every time. It's a shame. Well, I'm sure you'll have other opportunities of scanning them, but yeah. You know, one thing I have to wonder, considering that this is a gas giant, where are the shriek bats coming from?
Or who imported them?
Yeah, that's the only explanation. And how are they not? How are they still alive? How are they able to eat? You know, it's like there's literally no place for them to live. There's no food, nothing.
And it's like, these aren't the sorts of bats that can survive on photosynthesis alone.
Exactly.
Unless you somehow tell me they're part plant. Far-fetched as it is.
I wouldn't put it past the Metroid universe to have some type of plant-based shriek bat.
Come back this way later. That's my way out. Hello, who are you?
You're about to get a nice boost in your arsenal.
Mm-hmm. And these little roller droids, well, at least they're not piloted by mice.
They're not making all kinds of noises. I think the closest thing we've ever gotten to a mouse droid was those workers, those tiny worker droids in Prime 2. Or they're robots, not droids. This isn't Star Wars.
The Serenity class ones that just crawl around the walls?
Yeah, those. That still somehow do damage to you if you make contact with them. I don't get it.
Needles.
But Samus has an armor suit. No needle's gonna penetrate that, unless it's a very strong needle.
Or something like the penetrator gun from First Encounter Assault Recon, but, well, get past the shielding system first, then we'll talk.
They were armed with that. I guess here it comes. The boost bomb. Just kidding!
That is such a waste of Phazon.
You got plenty to spare. This fight shouldn't take too long. Honestly, I wouldn't really worry about those projectiles. They're of little threat to you.
Yeah, just more ODing on Phazon's my problem.
Such an intoxicating drug. Okay, good. You were able to get it before it auto-vented. It must be nice being able to see. Who needs the gravity suit when you have hyper mode?
Oh no, more screens with gore on them. And bigger
I know.
screens too.
Children, avert your eyes.
I always had this sort of nasty force of habit with the boost ball where for some of those spinning puzzles, I just twirl the control stick around.
Yeah, I kind of do a similar thing.
Yeah, I won't be able to reach that lore bot from here anytime soon. I don't have a jetpack. Remember the first season of the Pokemon anime where Ash runs on a well just to charge up Pikachu, and that was after he got his ass kicked by Brock?
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of that in a way.
Yeah. I could see that.
Okay, this was the missile pillar.
Yeah.
I'll power this up later. You would think that SkyTown would have all these open sightlines for you to, you know, call airstrikes on.
Yeah. But, alas, not the case. I mean, I guess it would make sense. I mean, these are just platforms, and, you know, they don't want to run the risk of them blowing up. Not to mention, heaven forbid you damage one of the zip lines as a means of transportation, so it's like...
And somehow these little droids are repairing Gore's ship. Or rather, his mecha armor slash ship.
Right. Wait, is that his ship? I thought it's just his mecha armor.
I would have thought there would have been thrusters on this, but I don't know where his ship is. If he has one. I mean, the only one who actually had a ship was just Rundus, and at least that we saw so far.
Pretty sure didn't Gandreda have one too?
I honestly don't think so.
I guess they borrowed a Federation ship. I don't know.
Or in Gandreda's case, he probably bartered for like deep cover stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I could see Gore's suit of armor kind of pulling a, you know, transformer move and just morph into a ship. And now we know where Jetfire disappeared to. We found him. Yeah, just keep hitting B. Don't touch that joystick at all. That's not gonna do you any good.
Yeah, like I said, force a habit.
The Aurora unit is corrupted and requires repair. Opening maintenance level hatch.
Doesn't help with this Wii remote I bought it on secondhand that the B button's a little bit crusty.
Ah. Yeah, my Wavebird controller is on its last legs. Like, the joystick's almost completely gone. Some of the buttons stop pushing sometimes, stop registering. I could be holding down a button, like for charging, for example, and then it will just fire on its own. It's like, oh, cool.
Oh no, it's Hinbot Army in suspended animation!
You're Tin Man, I found your cousins. And they forgot to give them a heart, too.
Alright, Aurora Unit, take your medicine.
Give him some medicine, boys!
What did we do? Just apply a cleaning agent to his tank?
Looks like.
This turn of events is insignificant. I'll show you what I mean. Observe! The network's been severed. You have no chance of destroying the scene unless you restore the Aurora unit.
Without a suit of armor, he's pretty much helpless.
Yeah, we read the entry on Gore once again. Or at least, back before, he went batshit insane.
Yeah, I'm sure eventually you will, but yeah. It's so sad too because he starts off being super helpful and then he betrayed us.
What a terrible dream we were having. Thank you for purging our phasal corruption and allowing us to awaken. There is much to do. We have communed with AU-242 on Olympus and learned that a Leviathan impacted Elysia and began spreading corruption. We must destroy this Leviathan and stem the tide of corruption as soon as possible. We have a plan, but Gore's attack severed key communication cables, disrupting our access to SkyTown's primary network. This prevents us from controlling SkyTown and executing our plan to destroy the Leviathan. Gore's plasma cannon should be able to fuse together the severed cables. We must ask you to hunt him down. Gore may have changed, Samus. Be prepared to deal with that. Good luck.
May have more like definitely has.
Gore's plasma cannon should be able to fuse together the severed cables. We must ask you to hunt him down.
Don't forget to save, kids. Ah, yes. The suck. Lead the target. I can't do that.
Not in that angle.
Ship status alert. Unknown entity approaching.
And the worst part is if you keep missing and then you get hit by them, you gotta start the whole thing over again.
Yeah, you hearing how crusty the B button is?
No, not really.
Oh.
Because I have your stream muted, so there's no echo.
I got my half pipe. Sorry.
I just I don't understand that reference, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, it was like some 90s/2000s song, so don't worry about it.
Oh, I should know then, because I grew up around that time. I was about to make like a Tony Hawk reference, but you know, hey. Isopropyl and compressed air, yeah.
Yeah, I did put like the air gun to this, but I think there's probably something else sticking behind it.
I probably should do that with my controller. I'd have to unscrew it though and do some cleaning. My Wavebird is probably like, you know, close to, sheesh. Yeah, like 20 years old. Yeah, around that time.
Oops. I bowled myself out of the off the platform.
Nice.
No, I don't want to hurt that little repair bot. What the hell did he do to you? Okay, where's my ship? Okay, that way.
I think I might have some in the garage somewhere. Assuming I can find anything in there.
Ship priority status alert.
It's like after years of hoarding things, yeah.
Armor damage is critical.
Then why didn't the ship just fly out of the way? These Gore's really trying to Donkey Kong my ship.
Pretty much.
Just in time. Catch!
Just chucks your ship at you.
Soon everything will be corrupted, including you.
Oops.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you could freeze that and you could literally cause him to slip. I never did that.
This is like the most Star Fox sounding boss theme of the game.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting Andros vibes. Yeah, I would always just strafe around him. I never bothered to cause him to slip.
Oh, great. Quad units. Eat crotch. Ah, oh, he's mad. He's on steroids. Wrong kind of ghost, Samus. Wrong kind of ghost.
She needs the Ghostbusters tech.
Or Professor Egad's invention.
The poltergeist would definitely help too.
Well, we're not getting off this world anytime soon. Not like I have any reason to right now. Too bad there was really nothing to exploit, like, hey, maybe those cargo droids can probably drop something on top of Gore. Oh, crap. I forgot the Shriek Bats.
Ah.
At least I don't have to worry about range constraints with the plasma beam in this one. Or fire rate constraints either. But it's not the end-all, be-all, melter and burning to ash, this sort of weapon that it is in Prime 1. I have to score 3 in a row for the bowling pin achievement, don't I?
Now that you have Gore's plasma weapon, our cables can be repaired. The damaged cables are located in the area below.
Alright, welding motion time.
Yes, especially with your setup.
It's worse with a controller. I would say don't do this with a controller, do it with a mouse.
No, yeah, I wouldn't dream of doing this with a controller. Not with joysticks. I'll be right back.
Alright. Originally built to support naval-based Demeter, but... Okay, assigned to SkyTown shortly after 14 years ago. Okay.
Thank you, Samus. We have restored our connection to SkyTown's network. Now we can execute our plan to destroy the Leviathan. We must first disable the Leviathan's protective shield. Unfortunately, the generator for this shield is hidden beneath the dense clouds of Elysium, and so is impossible to reach directly. As an alternative to destroying the generator, we have calculated that a massive thermonuclear explosion would likely destroy the shield itself. This facility possesses the components to create such a device. We would like you to build this device and drop it on the Leviathan shield. Unfortunately, the components are too large for you to lift unaided. You will need assistance to move and assemble them. There is a Federation landing site far to the east of SkyTown. You will be able to find something to help you there. We will upload the current map data of this area to your suit. This should help you get started. Good luck, Samus. There is a Federation landing site far to the east of SkyTown. You will be able to find something to help you there.
I'm like, oh, we can't find the generator. I'm like, you could have just said you can't find the generator. Like, sorry, you can't reach it directly. I'm like, I don't need to. It's like, couldn't you just find me the coordinates and let's do a precision airstrike on that?
Ship status update. Auto repair functions complete. Ship is ready for use.
Samus, perhaps what you require to access the Federation landing site in the east is not on this planet. The item you need may reside on a world you have previously visited.
Yeah, it's like, what other planets do I go to have orange doors?
Samus, the security locks have been engaged on this landing site. This was surely a result of Gore's recent activities. I will unlock this area, allowing you to command your ship to land.
Data received.
Alright, where else in the galaxy has an orange door? Yeah, there's welding, but I don't think it would be here, because if it was FedTech, someone would have told Samus about it. Not here. Where else had an orange door? Huh. There's an orange door here, but I don't think it's in between. No, not here. Ah, here's an orange door. Mm-hmm.
I see we went from orange to red.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's based on either the target, the skybox, or something else. I never checked what the characteristic was for that funny stuff happening.
Right. At least it only happens when you're bringing up the logbook menu. One thing that always kind of confused me is with PrimeHack, if you use a keyboard and mouse, how do you do the twisting motion for some of the interface?
They simplified it such that you only have to push forward on a stick or just hold forward.
Ah, okay. So I'm like, what, do you rotate the mouse? But no.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was like, I can't see that working very well.
Especially if you have a trackball mouse. Although,
Oh, yeah.
I do use trackball, but that's for like precision stuff. Not,
For older games.
yeah, not really so much modern fast-paced shooters. I mean, for sniping work, oh, absolutely. I'll use a trackball, but
Yeah.
I keep forgetting which one's the one that leads to the door. Is it the one with the weed or not the weed?
The one without the weed. The one
Thanks.
with the weed leads to the missile. It also leads to mental issues. Oh, don't forget to scan the plasma doors if you haven't already.
The orange doors, yeah, I have.
Okay.
Because there's a Federation orange door, a Reunion orange door,
Yep.
a Pirate orange door. Thankfully, there's no Brionian green door, but they're like, when would it make sense for them to have something resembling a green door?
Yeah, that does. Yeah, they would need. Like, they didn't have Nova Loop technology. And I really hope we get a Prime 4 Direct. I mean, Donkey Kong got one, Mario Kart got one. Come on. You know what would be the biggest slap in the face? If Breath of the Wild and Skyward Sword got a Direct, even though they've already been out for a while, but Prime 4 doesn't get one. And the Direct would basically be like, hey, look at this. Look how buttery smooth the gameplay is. Don't you love that? Don't you want that? Oh, by the way, the DLC's not included.
3 new planets, all for $30.
Yep.
Welcome to Warp Zone.
Yes. You have to enter the minus world. The minus temperature world. Minus Fahrenheit world. There we go.
Oh, now it's white!
Oh no. Oh man, that must be jarring to look at.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
Brightness all the way down on your monitors. I'm glad you warned me in advance.
Or at least you had 5 seconds advance warning.
Exactly, yeah. That's why I sarcastically said that, because on your end it was instant, but I knew what to expect.
Huh. Who are you? Of course it's a Chozo. Of course.
Yep, the Chozo and the Reptilicans were once allies before they went savage. Why did you... Yeah, I was about to say, why'd you go back?
Yeah, I was wondering how it looks.
Oh, well. You'll be able to see it soon.
That awkward moment when you get screw attack before Spider Ball.
Yeah.
And I'd like to extend the back of my hand to the reptile people.
I was about to say, the statue kind of gave you a bit of a pat there. It's like, good job, you got the screw attack. Of course, you know, the devs wanted you to come back here. If you have Spider Ball, and it's like, okay, this is kind of a one-off area. To be fair, at least you get markers that kind of point to where your items are. Oh, yes. This is another reason why this has to be one of my favorite spots, because I don't have to hear the Aurora unit talking to me anymore. They're unable to do it because of the interference. It's great. Pull the lever, Gronk.
Wrong lever!
It's the correct lever. You open the door.
Now we just need a little bit of rotoscoped with this room in mind.
That's weird. That usually works.
I think you were the one who gave me the one with the edit with the Death Star.
Yes, that was me. That was great. I just found that in my feed one day, and I was like, "Oh, this is beautiful. I have to show everyone I know this." He opens the exhaust port.
you there? We have been trying.
Samus, are you there?
All right.
Ew.
There are some important.
I'd hate to think you've been ghosting our calls.
Discovered the location of the missing flagship Valhalla. As I am sure you are aware.
Oh, Valhalla! That's another dumb thing about this. It's like, you know, you went through all this trouble to contact me just to talk about the Valhalla, which is something you do on the side, and it's not really relevant until way later in the game, so...
It's like, what do you expect me to do in this crap shack of a ship?
Exactly. Go over there just to be told, oh, you can't do anything here yet. It's like, oh, thanks for wasting my time. That's what I did on my first playthrough of this game. I ended up going here just to check things out. It's like, oh. So at the time, I was like, ooh, cool, a wrecked ship. What's he going to do? He's going to go over. So you do get a cell. So. I guess it's not completely pointless. As much as I like the original jingle when you get out of the ship, I don't like hearing it every single time you enter a new area. It's kind of unnecessary.
Should have been the save wake-up theme.
Yeah.
There, I've investigated the Valhalla. Are you happy?
Pretty much. Well, you do want to get that energy cell there.
Yeah, or it's more or less, okay, fine, I've been on the ship, but there's nothing much else I can do here.
Exactly. Oh, the stiletto. Stiletto battle frigate. Something that's named after a very thin sword. It's funny how you can scan something that far away in specific areas, but in other areas, oh no, you have to be smacking its face. It's like, come on, Samus, upgrade your scanning range already.
Yeah, let's not stick around here any longer. There's nothing much I can do here. It's like, okay, I found the ship. Now leave me alone until I actually have a reason to be here.
Exactly.
Don't hound me on the radio just saying, oh yeah, by the way, the ship is still here. Have you looked at it yet? I'm like, at this point, yes.
Thankfully, they don't bug you anymore. It's just annoying how even if you turn off hint system, you still have to listen to their jargon.
For a second, I heard that as Jar Jarin.
Well, I mean, that would also be pretty accurate since he also talks a lot too. So. Jargon Binks. I would say that maybe George Lucas had, some foresight or, some inspiration to Jar Jar's name, but let's be honest, probably not. He probably didn't put 2 and 2 together. Getting all kinds of Jar Jar. That's what I should call it from now on. Whenever somebody talks too much, like I'm getting a lot of Jar Jar. I mean, I probably wouldn't, but figured I'd put that in there.
Alright, I forgot. The SkyTown orange door.
Yep.
How many freaking things are on the research docket for doors right now?
Yeah, I never understood that. It's like, at least with Metroid Prime, the research made sense. Prime 2, yeah, it still made some sense. But Prime 3, it's just like, hey, look at every little door that you can interact with. It's like, oh, cool, thanks.
Or at least in Prime 2, they had the courtesy to not tack it onto the logbook.
Well, they did with research. They still did.
Yeah, but not with the doors. Or the door caps.
Oh, no, not the doors, yeah. Or the power-ups, thankfully.
Oh, right, I can't do that.
Oh, yeah, you can. I was like, you got that upgrade already. Ah, here it comes. The second half of Elysium, just in case you had enough of zip lines. I hope you like zip lines. Here's a big one. Here's a giant gondola for you to go on. It's like, okay, cool, thanks.
More of a reason to drink a couple extra drops of water.
Yeah. Gives you a little bit of a respite. And then, if you look out in the distance, you can see more zip lines. It's like, come on. Crawl mines.
Hello, who are you? Oh, just a plain armored pirate.
Yeah, one that you probably forgot to scan earlier.
Yeah.
I've had myself doing that quite a few times.
Or it's like, oh, here's a pirate trooper, and then here's a shielded pirate trooper, and pirate militia, and then other trash pirates with other things. And then armored shield pirate. I'm like, guys, enough with the pirates. Did you just...
Seriously.
Did you have to meet a quota for the logbook?
I'm pretty sure that's what they had to do, because, like, it's really ridiculous just how, like, the variations that they have. It's like, especially in the home world, oh my goodness. The elite pirate troopers, pirate commandos, elite pirate commandos, shielded pirate commandos. It's like, oh my goodness.
Dark shielded pirate commando. Sorry, I just had to.
Oh, I would hate that if those made a comeback. It's like, hey, we captured some of our possessed brethren from Ether, and it's like, oh my goodness. And I hope, and you don't have the dark visor in this game, so have fun. If I remember correctly, in this game there's only one new visor that you get.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah, nice. Ah! Ah! What happened? Did your ball just drop?
Ah, great. Another spider rail.
Yep.
Oh, great. Advanced Arrow Pirates.
Yep. There's also... I forgot that there's so many Arrow Troopers as well. So many variants, it's ridiculous. It's like, oh, I hope you don't mind traveling to 10 different areas to craft a bomb.
Yeah, and when I heard the Aurora unit spiel, I'm like, you don't have the coordinates for the generators, so we can just coordinate an airstrike on this or an orbital strike?
Right.
Like, yeah, it's like, I don't want to bloody irradiate the planet, or, heaven forbid, it's like, make the gases down below go on fire as well.
Oh, yeah, that would be horrible. It's like, do you want there to still be a planet?
Yeah, forgive me if I'm not being smooth stroked with this. I have to be. Eventually.
That's understandable. There are some panels that get really crazy, though. And what's worse is the time limits. Like, if you take too long, you have to start over. There shouldn't be a time limit. Like, there's no need for it.
Oh boy. Another bard.
Swarm bots, yeah.
Ow! Stupid. I thought I was supposed to be invincible while screw attacking.
Yeah, you would think.
Crits are sure busy and at work here.
Yep. But why? Why are they here? Yes, gotta love malfunctioning elevators. Especially in a place like this. It's funny, when I first played through this game, I thought there was a way to fix that elevator, but no, it's perpetually broken. Yeah, don't forget about that lore bot there.
What entry is that, Federation?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder what kind of people from the Federation came. Like the fuzzy Muppet kind, like Chancellor Keaton, or just a bunch of rambunctious humans?
Yeah, I'm thinking more like maybe some higher up officials. Definitely not soldiers. Some representatives. Yes, the good old bowling for bots.
Imagine if it was just like Wii Sports and then they just replace all the bowling pins with the 10 bots.
Yes. That would be amazing.
The 100 pin challenge. Or the
Yes.
110 bots challenge.
And then you have it ride the rail on the side, and then an earthquake happens, and they just all start flying everywhere.
Samus, I will unlock this area, allowing you to command your ship to land.
Oh, now you can upgrade your ship. Yeah, one thing that always kind of bugged me, it's like I will allow your ship to land here, but you still have this bomb slot you have to unlock. It's like, can you just open the hatches yourself? No? Fine.
Data received.
It's like, what, do you need a Chozo Morph Ball Bomb to authenticate it?
Exactly. And how many people, pray tell, have access to a morph ball bomb? Just me? It seems a little inefficient. How is anyone else supposed to be able to land on these panels then?
Samus, now that you have the ship grapple, you should be able to assemble the Theronian bomb. We will upload the coordinates to all 3 bomb components to you now.
Okay, well, at least they're giving you coordinates. But you still have to do it in a specific order. You mess that order up, you gotta do it all over again.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to save for quite a while, so...
Might as well.
I mean, I think I know where the next save room is, but... I'm not looking forward to what comes after that.
Oh my goodness. That reminds me of when I was playing Prime 2. When I died to the Alpha Blog, I had to... I ended up getting teleported back to Dark Agon Wastes. And I had to get a power-up that I was already going to collect there. And then I had to travel all the way back to Torvus Bog, and then I made sure to save when I got in, but then I had to activate the switches again and open up the hatch at the bottom again, and because unfortunately, if you don't save after one of those hatches and you end up taking out both of them, you can't go all the way back up and save your progress before fighting the Alpha Blog. Stupid design, but you know. So, you know, if you happen to forget to save and you end up dying, guess what? You have to do it all over again. You don't have to shoot the boss, the pirates will do that for you. Oh, those things can enter hyper mode since when?
Since they introduced crack here.
Yeah. That would make sense. Up here comes the crawl tanks.
Yeah, and I always keep forgetting about the agreement data pod, the one that happens right before you hit the landing site. I'm like, oh crap, I didn't look up. Or I'm sometimes going, wait, which data pod did I miss? I'm going, oh.
Yeah, but by then it's too late. You can't scan it again. You know, the plasma beam is very lousy in this game.
Yeah,
it was one of the strongest beams in the first game, but in this game it's so subpar. I'd rather have the power beam, to be honest. It's much easier to aim. What did those gears do to you?
Or what did that platform off to the side do to you?
Well, that one at least made sense. But, you know, you blow up the platform, Samus can't progress. But you gotta blow up the gears, too? It's like...
Data received.
Ah, bugs!
yeah.
Just relax my hands a bit.
Yeah. Let me tell you, playing Prime 3 sometimes can be a workout, because whenever I do a long session of Prime 3, I always feel exhausted. Like not physically, but more mental. Maybe my hands sometimes hurt a little bit.
I would be thinking this room would have been like that one planetarium room from the Dark Crystal.
Yeah. And you gotta wait for the good old power bomb. No, not power bomb, spider ball. To get everything else. Yeah, if only that worked. I do find it funny how they have how they send probes to Ether in Talon 4, and it's like, okay, what's the point?
It's all for the lore.
Yeah, just like, oh hey, the planet's recovering nicely. That's good to hear.
I thought the robe-like appendages on that Chozo statue were his wings.
Oh, really?
Of
Gotta
course
go
I need
around.
spider ball.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Component 1. Oh, I gotta go. 1, big needle, 2, the big power bomb looking thing, and
Okay, yeah, it's bioengineered. I was about to say, how did a tree grow here? But okay, that makes sense.
wait. There was a save room over here. Oh, that's a little bit further down, but...
I was about to say, there's an item here you can get.
Yeah, I saw that, that attack.
Yeah, you have the screw attack, so you can do it.
I wonder if this save room was really supposed to be like a restroom or a break room. Or a meditation room. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah. The employee lounge for the robots.
Oh, okay, I know what I need to do.
Yeah, you gotta go across and across again.
And these clowns respawn.
Yep.
Imagine like those pipes from Zeebs or Zebs or Zebeth or Herbert
Zebeth,
Zealot
yeah.
that it just spawns nothing but puffers.
Yeah, but at least with those you could actually grind for power-ups. Remember that running gag where people were saying, you know, if Metaquarius, the day Metaquarius finishes his Super Metroid hack will be the day that we get Prime 4. I'm starting to think that that's actually how that's going to go. When Prime 4 comes out, it's like, oh, the hack's done.
Or it's like when someone speedruns and breaks Prime 4, it's like, here we are.
What does speedrunning have to do with it?
I was gonna say, like, sometimes someone would just beat it in a whole day or just beat it like or like, if it's a midnight release, it's just like, it's 6 a.m. and someone's already beaten the game.
Dude, speaking of which, the Donkey Kong Bonanza game has been spoiled for me. And, you know, thankfully I got the Switch 2 and I did, because, oh my goodness, if I had to wait for a long period of time while having the game spoiled for me as much as it already has, it's like... But, yeah. Basically, they not only spoiled the final boss, but they spoiled a really huge reveal as well. Like, literally the day before it came out. They had it in the thumbnail and everything, and it... Needless to say, I was pretty upset, but, you know. Just what you have to expect, unfortunately.
I was hoping to airstrike on this, but I think it's a little bit too danger close.
No. That only works on the nights. And it's not like you could call an airstrike on the home world when Gandreda turns into one of them.
Despite that being a relatively open room.
Well, I mean, when you have acid rain, you know, I can't imagine that would complicate things. Ooh, he's dead on. Yeah, this particular Berserker Lord is annoying. Generally what I do is I just wait for it to fire like 3 or 4 orbs, and that's when I start shooting it. Takes it down a lot quicker. It's firing PPCs, or at least in Mech 2, like 2 PPCs. I mean, they go about as fast as those do. Like, of all the things to mess up, I'm amazed that they managed to screw up PPCs as bad as they did in Mech 2. Especially since someone went in and fixed them for the Windows version, at least. However, I tried finding the download for it and I just couldn't.
And you just had to puke fire and waste my time.
Yep. Yeah, it really doesn't last very long against Phazon. But you know, kind of boggles my mind considering that it's pretty much covered in that stuff.
Pick up the giant needle, please.
Taken. Received.
Alright, the shield generator.
Yeah. And then there's another one that rotates. There's a hatch. It's kind of like a one of those rotating doors. Man, Gore really did a number on this place. Alright, have fun. This particular one, actually no, this one's fine. There's another one that I'm thinking of where it has a very long stretch. And it has a very wavy pattern as well. I think it was for a power-up or something. I remember that one took a few tries.
I don't think I need to be back here.
Well, you are going to need, oh yeah, not back here, but
I don't have to.
You are going to need to go up, though.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's...
I didn't think I'd get
yes,
that
this
off.
platform. Yeah, I'm surprised you made it, too. I was like... I thought you would have hit the barrier there.
Well, crap.
Very haunting. Some foreshadowing here. I wonder what happened here. Only a brittle husk remains. And Phazon. Cranial region. Oh no.
And a save room right here. And no lore bots in this section.
They've all suffered damage to the head, and their essence has been drained with traces of Phazon. I wonder what that could mean.
And they're all puncture wounds.
Yep. Could it be? No, not here. Something trying to force something off itself at the time of its death. Oof. Back wounds. Self-inflicted assault rifle shots. Just like, nah, I can't take it. I gotta put myself out of my misery. Oh, severe trauma to all appendages? Oh no.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, you gotta wait before getting that one. Also, yep, Metroids! Who would have guessed?
They really want you to walk throughout this place, making the floor all jagged to boost through.
Yep. They want you to just take it all in as you pass through these tanks. They want to emphasize, oh, look, I don't think you noticed, but there are Metroids here. We want you to keep looking at them. It's like, alright.
At one time when
The other
Spring
way.
Ball doesn't work as intended.
Yep. Also, I managed to beat the Spider Guardian on my first try without the Spring Ball. Surprisingly, I didn't have as much difficulty as I thought I would. I mean, I did fail the last phase a couple of times, but I was able to eventually do it.
Wow.
Just like, let me scalp. Ah! Sheesh. Yeah, I remember these things being a nightmare to scan. Steam spiders. Spider butt. Spider butt. Does whatever a spider butt does. Can it crawl on the wall? Yes, it can.
And I
One
cut
and
the
all.
power.
And you locked yourself in. Good job. Samus, what did we tell you about wasting your ammo? Just to show off. I'm sure Adam taught you better than that. Or at least the Chozo did. It's a good thing we have ice missiles. Usually it's beam and then missiles. Now it's the opposite.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. But wait, there's more. Oh, that didn't go well.
Yeah, apparently using Seekers as intended doesn't really work on the Metroids.
Nah, they like to turn transparent. Yeah, they're very open to sharing with you. You know, their transparency is very evident.
Second to none.
Yeah, second to none, that works too. Actually, no, I think the Chozo Ghost might have them beat in transparency.
You know what?
Yeah, just hyper mode. That's what I do. When in doubt, blast them with Phazon.
Yeah, let them get drunk off their own supply or OD'd on their own supply, but
You do lose a tank though if you do that though, which is unfortunate. But we can't have it too broken now, can we?
yeah. And thankfully, there was an E-tank right after that. I'm like, I am not playing the waiting game with these guys, not one at a time.
Yeah. An elevator. Where does it lead? Ah.
Okay, that'll stop them annoying me for a hot bit.
I just fired the Phazon beam at them.
That works too.
Yeah, but yeah, once you release them, then they're just everywhere. Then you have to deal with them while you're on the zip lines, and when you come off of the zip lines, they can knock you off the moment you land. They're fun. Making good time with Elysian, though.
2 hours, 10 minutes? Huh.
For Elysia, that's not bad. So I think it was a pretty safe assumption to say that it would have been roughly, 2.5 to 3 hours, give or take. Well, if only you could shoot through windows, right? And of course, it's an elevator, it's not a hatch that opens. pretty sure you can. I think oh no, the elevator goes down, not up. I remember this part stumped me for a bit too. I was like, "What? How am I supposed to get that?"
Yeah, me too. And I'm wondering if I leave the room, those cords reset.
I don't think so, but I wouldn't try it.
Where the hell was the way upstairs again?
Yeah, this room right here is easily the worst room in Elysia, by far. Just a maze. I think you go.
Ta-da!
It's kind of interesting that they put a missile tank here when it's a place you actually have to go. It's like,
Yeah, because I don't think Prime 3 is really the sort of game where you can get ammo locked.
no.
Data received.
No, you never have to. Actually, no, that's not true. You might have to come back here for items later. Specifically with a certain beam.
Yeah, there's a piece of phasite inside the probes.
Oh, yeah. Also Spider Ball.
Nah, that's on the west side.
No, even on that side.
Oh, right, there's a spider track here, but...
Yeah. Well, there's several, but there's a couple rooms.
I have to go through Horror Station, and I gotta fly all the way back to... there.
Yep. At least you have the plasma beam so you can use the kinetic orb cannons, but still, what a slog this place is.
Yeah, sorry, I let go of Z.
At least you didn't let go over the gap. Then once you zip line, you have to go through this, go down an elevator. Well, you don't have to do it here, but in other areas. You definitely.
Samus, you must find all of the thermonuclear device parts in order to complete the bomb.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you just wanted to talk to him again. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I know. I just came to have a little chat with you. You don't have anything else to say? Nope. Just find the bomb pieces. And oh my goodness. Once you get through that whole area, like that whole section where you have to defend the bomb, then you end up back on Elysian, then you have to you have to make your way back to the unit again, and it's like, ugh. It's like, yeah, I hope you like the zip lines because you'll be seeing those a lot.
Well, at least that's one zipline sequence we can skip.
Yeah. Though, unfortunately, sometimes those cannons are a double-edged sword in a way because, unfortunately, there have been cases where I accidentally skipped an area that I actually wanted to go to because I used those cannons. And it's like, so you have to zipline anyway. Thankfully, it's not the case here, but for item completion, yeah.
Yeah, that's why whenever I do my SkyTown sweep, I always start from the east side, get the satellite coverage, and then just work my way back.
Right.
Alright, I got my big power bomb peanut butter sandwich. What now?
Excellent work, Samus. The Theridian bomb is complete. We are now ready to execute the final stage of our plan. Place the bomb in the cargo hold of the Spire pod. We will mark the Spire location on your map. Please hurry. There is no time to lose.
I'm like 100 yards away.
Stage of our plan. Place the bomb in the cargo hold of the Spire pod, and then return here.
Okay, you got the bomb. Now go all the way back to the Spire pod. It's at this point where you're just like, can this place be over already? Like... At least it's close by. Well, we have the bomb. We're just missing lamp oil and rope.
Samus. Now that the bomb is in place, return to the AU chamber so that we may discuss the final...
Actually, I guess we have rope. It's the grapple. We definitely don't have that. So you go there, you drop the bomb, then you go back to the chamber so you can have some dialogue, and then you go back to the Spire again. It's like... Oh my goodness, can you just tell me over the receiver? Like, come on. Why do I have to go all the way back here? Where are you going?
Saving.
Oh, fair enough.
On the off chance that I absolutely bungle this up, or OD, or
Yeah.
fail to do any good pointing puzzles in time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Once you've completed all the pirates and once you've destroyed all those pirates, then you gotta weld some stuff. Man, I remember that.
Under a time constraint, no pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
The thorium bomb is primed and ready. Excellent work, Samus.
At least the boss is easy.
To drop the bomb onto the Leviathan shield, you must move the bomb pod directly over the Leviathan and shut down the pod's engine. This must be done manually. This is a dangerous mission. Will you accept it? Thank you. Initiating SkyTown migration.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, involves dropping a bomb over an energy field. I guess the only other person who could pull this off would be Tom Cruise.
We will move the SkyTown facility as close as possible to the Leviathan shield, and then deploy...
Did you ever see the latest Mission Impossible movie?
I have not seen Final Reckoning yet.
It's this really stupid sequence in that movie. I don't know if you mind me saying anything.
As long as it's not near, like, the end, I think I'm alright.
Well, don't worry about it then. Like, it's not. It's just an escape sequence that's really, really dumb. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do you understand what you were supposed to do, Samus?
But Mission Impossible is kind of riddled with those, so that's not really saying anything.
Narrow escape plans and little miracles.
Yeah.
After shutting off...
Like, oh no, Tom Cruise survived. Oh, how did I do that? Oh, quite simple.
You must now
By holding my breath in the middle of a gas giant. I also closed my eyes really tightly when I made my way out.
We regret this mission places you in mortal danger, but there are no other options.
Somebody made a fanfic spoof of Mission Impossible that was really funny. It's called DaveBerrySubstack.com. Mission highly improbable.
One time I wish the gunship was actually available to help me out on strikes.
Yeah, definitely would be. Especially against those pirates.
Yeah, or I'm like, please do an airstrike and shoot down this dropship, or shoot down this gunship. Oh, right, and there's actually another lore scan I have to do here with those gunships.
Yep.
Samus, we are sensing a large number of enemy units in your vicinity. The pirates must have detected your movement toward the seed. If the spire is destroyed before reaching the impact site, all hope for Elysium is lost. You must defend the spire at all costs. Use everything in your power to ensure its safe passage. Good luck, Samus.
Crap on a cracker.
going through everything here. These pirates. Now you have an escort mission. Like every worst, like I would have to say that Elysia has to be the culmination of every bad trope in a video game. Excessive backtracking, long and dragged out sequences, and escort mission. Yeah, I think that's it. And padding. There's definitely padding.
That could have gone a whole lot worse.
Yeah. I love how the pirates just jump off.
Yeah, I guess I can't scan those birds out there. Not like I should.
Engine override initiated. Deploying emergency escape pod. Scuttle sequence commencing. 5 minutes until engine shutdown.
Deploying emergency escape. Escape.
Escape pod malfunction. Opening repair access tunnel.
Oh no, but it doesn't work.
Oh, there's a timer there. 4.5 minutes.
Oh, I think these are the ones that I'm talking about, yeah. The extremely long pathways through your plasma beam. Yeah, this. Oh my goodness.
Engine shutdown in 4 minutes.
Yeah, it was this one in particular.
Okay, I got that. That should be all 3. Okay.
Escape pod online.
No, stupid bugs, leave me alone.
Honestly, who thought it was a good idea to make those? All they do is crawl around. They don't really do anything else. They're just there to be annoying. Unless they're meant for security, in which case they do a very lousy job. Oh, there's a timer right there. I didn't know that.
Engine shutdown in 3.
I never bothered to look. I just went straight in. And now you have to... Okay, no, it's not a pumping terminal, thankfully.
Oh, thank God I don't have to prime the engine like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, come on. We should be well beyond this point. This isn't a lawnmower. I shouldn't have to crank it over and over again to start it up. Like... to go all the way back to the AU chamber.
The plan
The siege shield is the cheap. I mean, it is.
And the seed is now
And you get to hear the nice jingle again.
destroyed.
The plan worked. You don't say. I would hope so after all the nonsense I went through.
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk back or cannon my way back to the Aurora unit just to see if he has anything more to say. I'm like, nope.
No, just go straight to the sea. There's no need to go there.
Data received.
At least this boss fight's easy.
Alright.
A massive breath of fresh air compared to the previous seed boss. Ugh.
I already saved, so I don't have to worry about that. Or if I die and somehow bungle this up, at least I've saved on the pad before.
Right.
Now what? Oh, more bugs.
As if we didn't get enough of those already. At least they're not snakes. Harrison Ford would complain about the snakes. Oh, wait. But I can think of another person who might. What's the actor who played the main character in the Mummy series?
Brendan Fraser?
Yes, Fraser, that's right. Yeah, he would complain about the bugs.
And why does it have to be blue phase-on? Like, why couldn't there be, like, another seed with orange phase-on? Or white phase-on?
Well, I don't know. I think red phase-on is a bit more potent. I think I'd be happy with blue. In this case.
Am I not aiming at this properly?
You need to aim more toward the middle. That didn't work. What the heck? Probably just a bad angle. Unfortunately, these missiles are a little fickle. Hey, look, it's a piñata. Somebody smack it.
I keep thinking this would be like the Thardus fight where I could probably just bomb it and get the hell out of the way.
Right. Best off just shooting those spots.
I really should have waited to let the phazon system overcharge.
Yeah.
At least all the birds it summons, at least you can farm a crack ton of health off of it.
Right. Yeah, this boss is cake. It's an interesting fight. It's a bit of a waiting game, but it's still nowhere near as egregious as Moganar. Oh no. Oh, I thought it was going to charge up the Annihilator beam for a moment there. So, or at least something that looked like it.
Given the droid-like nature, yeah, I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah, it looks like the Quadroxus when it fires it. Minus the whole laser sight. And now to wait some more. Ah, the tornado.
Oh no, it's Daddy Longlegs Helios.
If I recall, this is a seeker missile.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot if you have to shoot the joints or...
With the bots, yeah.
Ah, there we are.
No. Oh, yeah.
Nah, I just had to find the weak points and shoot the limbs off.
Yeah, I remember seeker missiles working in that particular phase, but...
These have all the glow-in-the-dark features.
Yeah, exactly. Would have swore that worked. I don't know why it didn't.
Oh, so that's what I had to do. Alright. Okay, gotta charge this thing up 1 or 2 more times.
It's to nothing.
Crap.
Ooh. There we are.
Yeah, you are right. This is just a relatively easy boss. I'm just being a choke artist.
Yeah, well, to be fair, when's the last time you played this particular boss?
Especially light gun aiming.
Yeah, it's also one of the most least memorable fights in the game.
Okay, for a second I thought the game was gonna crash, but, well, okay. The droid's dead.
Good.
And just like Chica, it's like one of those bosses where you get no warning or indication of, what you're exactly supposed to be fighting.
Exactly.
Whereas, like, yeah, a Morbus, it's like, oh, there's a big worm statue. Quadraxis, there's an incomplete droid.
Yeah, Chica, it's just a cocoon.
And nothing in the environment that would tell you.
Yep.
Whereas here, at least you got a big war golem, so it's like, okay, do I have to face off against the golem? And the pirate homeworld, well, it's probably a pirate boss.
Yeah, most likely. Even though you did technically take out Ridley earlier in the game, so it's like, oh, Ridley's back. Then gets completely blown up in a phazon explosion and still somehow survives. Phazon missiles. Hey, Samus, you're looking a little blue around the gills there.
Elysia is now free of further corruption, Samus. Both Leviathans have been removed from Federation space. You have once again performed admirably. However, the threat is not over. We received word from a reconnaissance unit that an emergency GF communication capsule has been found. Analysis has uncovered a message from Gandreda, sent while she was searching for the pirate homeworld. This is her last message right before she disappeared. To our surprise, the message indicates that a Leviathan has also impacted the pirate homeworld, which suggests that pirates are now enhancing their military forces with Phazon. Worse, the corruption appears to be spreading very quickly. It's as if the planet itself is transforming into pure Phazon. Left unchecked, this corruption could spread.
And then when you read the pirate lore, you find out what's happened to it.
Yep. Yeah, I kind of anticipate this will probably take about 4 more streams to do at this pace. Because, of course, I have to dig into the pirate homeworld. Then, well, hopefully get all the good stuff in the pirate homeworld. Then do the item sweep. Then do the Valhalla. Then do the train job. And then phase. Yeah, there's so much to do.
Yeah. This last part of the game is very long.
The time to act is now. You must destroy that Leviathan and stop the spread of further corruption. To that end, the Federation...
I like how they call it the pirate homeworld, but they don't really give it a name.
Yeah, unless the name's been lost, and they're like, we kind of don't really have a name for this. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, the planets took... The pirates took over the planet. What else do you need to know?
Right.
The attack will commence as soon as our preparations are complete. We have marked the location of the pirate homeworld on your map. And Samus, be on the lookout for Gandreda.
Corrupted, and it's even more now. 50%.
And there was only one Aurora unit in this whole system we had to restore. It's like Admiral Dane's like, yeah, we got multiple Aurora units for you guys to fix, but we only fixed one.
Right.
Alright, I'm just gonna land on the pirate homeworld and then we're gonna go call it a night.
Understandable.
Still, a sub 3-hour pace for SkyTown. Not bad, huh?
Oh, not bad at all. I was expecting it to take a bit longer, to be honest.
Yeah, could it have been a whole lot cleaner? Oh, absolutely, but...
It's primarily because I'm like, okay, is he going to get lost? Because I know in my case, I got lost a couple of times after not playing this game for a long period of time. Though I think this area is a lot easier to get lost in.
It's all monochromatic, underground.
Yep. Filled with acid rain.
And how are Samus's eyes? Oh.
Yep. Glowing.
A lot more veins running down the middle.
Yep. Slowly turning into dark Samus.
Of course, it's the frickin' Shriek Bat.
Yep. One that
Christ.
you didn't scan. Yeah. Hopefully you'll get another opportunity to scan it, but yeah.
I'm trying to recall right off the top of my head which are the 2 rooms I could find it in.
Well, the one was with the grappling points with the hatches that you dropped.
And in which case I bungled that, and if I try to visit there now, they're not gonna be there.
Right. I think that's the only place that you can, so I don't know if there's another opportunity. I mean, feel free to look, I guess, but... That's gonna be a long stroll.
Yeah, because otherwise it would be landing site A, and then I have to... Oh, right. That place of the spire is cut off, so... There's another cannon launch point.
Yeah, that's another annoying thing about Elysia. Once you've dropped the bomb, it's even more of a nightmare to get through it.
Okay, good.
Oh, alright. That's good. That's actually great. Like, I'm so glad that they learned from their Fendrana Drift's mistake.
Alright, so I know who the last Federation entry is. Hyperionians I'm forgetting about. Got everything in SkyTown. Got 2/3 of the pirates, and there's a bunch more friggin' pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, I'll just save here and then we'll just fly our way back, starting next time.
Understandable.
I am beat, and it's just ice in my bottle right now, not ice water.
Oof.
Yeah, could I have handled the bosses better? Yeah, but... It's vet difficulty. I'm not punished too hard for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Next weekend, if we're all available, yeah, I'll do the first half of the Pirate Homeworld. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the Valhalla right after doing all the stuff on the Pirate Homeworld. There's a few more backtracking things I still have to do before I can even start doing the endgame sweep.
Right.
Including coming back here. Yeah, next week's gonna be arduous. I'll see if I can try to hold it for like 2, maybe 3 hours. I mean, can I get the game done in like less than 10 hours? Absolutely, but is it something I can really marathon stream? I don't think so.
You're probably going to want to, once you're done with Pirate Homeworld, you're probably going to want to have a whole separate stream for collecting the remainder of the items, and then tackling the final area.
Yeah, I'd rather have endgame be its own thing. So I know endgame's relatively short, but I'm gonna be going. I'll be completely exhausted by that point.
Oh yeah, for sure. As would I.
Yeah, there's a reason light gun games don't last more than 25 minutes a session.
No, yeah, for sure. Like you're pointing at the screen,
which kind of makes
me little bit of exercise.
Yeah, which kind of makes me wonder. It's like, how do you usually aim a light gun where it's free and not pedestal mounted? Do you prefer shooting from the hip, or do you aim down the sights?
I think I don't know if you heard that last part.
You said the hip?
Yeah. Okay. And I was just saying, it depends on how far away I am from the source.
Mm. Yeah. It's like, sometimes I'll hold the gun two-handed, or, it's like, if there's an armrest, I'll put, my offhand on the armrest and then just shoot from the hip. If I'm
sitting down, generally, and I'll just have it on the hip.
Yeah.
Unless I absolutely have to raise my arm, where it's like, okay, I gotta pull back, I need to twist and do all this extra motion control nonsense. It's like, okay.
Or it's like, imagine.
I hope Prime 4 doesn't have any of that.
Yeah. Or it's like, you hope it's like, if they do something like Trace's sniper weapon, it's just, please just let my hand be steady, or it's like, please do not implement a freaking breathing mechanic.
Or a kick mechanic. Oh no, the sight moved.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something else right now. Yeah, otherwise, yeah. I think there was probably just... Oh yeah, that was just Silent Scope. That was the light gun game where there actually was a sniper rifle mount. And you actually have to hold your breath while shooting, preferably. I don't know if the console versions of Silent Scope had a gun con support, but... Maybe not. Because... Well... Was it really just Capcom and Namco that used the gun con too? I wonder if Konami got in on the action, because Silent Scope is a Konami property.
Might have.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, or what other light gun games had sniper segments? Oh yeah, the rescue mission arc from Time Crisis 3. I think there were
Ah,
5 sniper stages overall, but 2 of them were a one-shot. Otherwise, get this done cleanly in 5 seconds in one shot. Otherwise, it's a whole game over.
or that one mission in Nightfire where you had to snipe so many people. Otherwise, if you got caught, they would kill you, basically.
Was that the one like the big oil station out in the jungle, or is it before or after that?
It's after that. It was the area where you're kind of like in an, kind of like an airport. It's definitely after the jungle, though.
All right.
It's the mission where Kiko betrays you, basically. I think it's also the mission where you fight Rook for the first time. Well, the first and last time, but yeah. Rook, yeah. I don't know if you remember who Rook is.
I'd have to replay Nightfire again one of these days.
He's that bald guy. That really tall bald guy with the scar on his face.
Okay.
And he has this big laser death gun that he fired at you. Fleet mechanic. Okay, fleet trooper. Male fleet trooper, female fleet trooper. Fleetwood Mac. That would be funny if they actually had a character. I'm pretty sure Fleetwood Mac would sue, though. Good old steampunk setting. Yeah, you never know. Bands are very, very petty when it comes to music and names. I mean, look at pretty much any rock band or any other band's lawsuits over the tiniest things. You know, I wouldn't put it past anybody, to be honest. No, swarm bot.
Pretty much most of the entries I really care to read for now. Only 44% of the pickups, huh? Oh, right. Satellite coverage. Other good stuff do we have? That.
Fair enough. That's pretty cool. Yeah, thankfully there aren't any items in the Brio Seed. That would be the worst thing ever, if there were items in there, and then if you destroyed the seed, you couldn't go back and get 100% because you couldn't enter the seed again.
All I know is cleaning out Brio is gonna be really obnoxious. Okay. All right. Next weekend, if we're all available, definitely. I'll do the Pirate Homeworld, or at least a big chunk of it. Then the end game
Nice.
grind, and then if I'm energetic enough, then I'll try to do the train job on the Pirate Homeworld. But yeah, this is gonna take about maybe 3, 4 more to handle.
Yeah,
Yeah, as
it's
far
gonna
as
be very time consuming.
yeah, as far as other things I'm doing this weekend, I'm gonna do Star Fox 64 with a joystick and throttle tomorrow. So it'll be mostly blue route that I don't really do because I prefer going through the red and yellow routes. And then Sunday will be more Trails of Cold Steel 2. I don't really expect to do progression that day. Rather, it's going to be... Okay, I've done most of the side quests that were available. Now, are there any pop-up quests I have to do? Or am I feeling really lucky enough saying, oh, maybe I can take on some of these stupid super boss fights? Of course, I have to rig my characters correctly for that and pick those who I haven't completely neglected. Fun times. Well, that and learn how to use Balamar the Ashen Knight for those fights. That's not gonna be fun. But, yeah, that is my set of plans for the rest of the weekend. No Tuesday episode. I have some other things I have to be doing during the week. So, yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, if things lighten up, then I might just do like short progression stuff or side stuff, but yeah, that's not going to be the case with Prime 3. Yeah, I am not looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Well, that's about it for now, so got any last words?
No, not really. Just, we went through a lot. And
Yeah.
we managed to get through Elysium in pretty good time. So that's nice.
Well, yep. That's all I have for now, so... yep. Just a lot more Phazon to purge from the galaxy.
Yep. Kind of sounded like Eeyore there. Just a lot of Phazon to purge from the galaxy. Oh, why should I bother? There's gonna be more anyway.
Yeah. Or at least, or at least I'm gonna be happy I'm not playing Starlink right now and having to put out fires all across the system. Or it's gonna
Oh
be,
boy.
it's like, hey, Starlink project, hey, fast travel to us. We need your help kicking these guys off our planet. I'm going, jeez. I'm going. I
I
already,
just solved your problem. Now you
or
need
that,
me again?
either that, or it's like at some point it's like I've already put a bunch of defenders on this planet. It's like you guys can take care of it, or at least, yeah, take care of all of this before I have to waltz in there. It's like, okay, if I have to go kill the boss, then absolutely fine. But like, I thought I put enough of you guys on the planet to take care of it while I'm away, or while I'm out gallivanting through a bunch of space junk trying to arrest some criminals out in space and dump them in space jail.
Yeah. Gotta love it when you just gotta keep fulfilling more and more and more objectives.
Yeah. I just wish we had like a reliable fast travel system in Prime 3. But I think
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
That would make this game way less of a slog to complete. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Prime 3, but oh my goodness. At least Prime 2 has somewhat of a fast travel system.
Yep. Or at least or at least every venue is interconnected in a relatively quick manner as well. Like,
Exactly.
so it's like, yeah, it's not just the fast travel light system. It's like at least the elevators are somewhat conveniently placed as well.
Exactly. Yeah, like the whole map design in Prime 2 is phenomenal. That's one of the reasons why it's my favorite of the three. The other being just, the bosses and the areas minus Torvus Bog.
Yeah, I would say out of the major set piece bosses, I think 2 had the best.
Yeah. And some of the more creative ones, as well as some of the most annoying ones.
Well, closing time. Last words.
Closing time. I made that joke last video.
Well, Cuckoo Kachoo, we're gonna have to deal with more Phazon that is a deep color of blue.
Yep.
Alright, well, that is all we have for now, so, yeah, hopefully next weekend, but otherwise, whatever next time may be. That is that.
Yeah.
Alright, have a good night, everybody.
Good night.